divided as foundation Buddhist schools, and then Mahayana Buddhist schools, and Vajrayana Buddhist schools. But this is the essential part, essential practices of the Mahayana and the Vajrayana. Mahayana has two Vajrayana. Mahayana, Sutra Mahayana and Vajrayana Mahayana, two. So this is practice, essential practice of the both practices. That this is the really essential following. And then Mahayana, of course, this is a very popular terminology. I think maybe you all know that. But there is also mentioned that there is a seven. Why Mahayana is called Mahayana? There is seven different kind of like seven different points makes Mahayana as Mahayana. I will list those seven, and then we go a little bit over these, each of those. And that is taught by the great master or the future Buddha, Maitreya, that who is coming, the next Buddha, and the fifth Buddha. In his teaching, there is called Sutra Alankara, ornament of the sutras. In that teaching, he said, and why is it called Mahayana? Because there will, again will, there will, or focal point is big. Their focal point is big, or will is big. Second, I'm listening, and then I go a little bit over that. Second is, their achievement or their activity is big. Their activity is big. And then third is, their wisdom is big. Or the knowledge is big. And the next one is, their endeavor, commitment is big. And the skillful means is big. And next one is their achievement is big. And their beneficial activity is big. Now what happened? How many?
Seven.
Seven? Oh, good. So don't have to be. So now, first, their will is big. Means that will, the Mahayana Bodhisattva practitioners, the will has no boundaries. Their focus has no boundaries. Pervasive as a Dharma Dhatu, space of Dharma Dhatu, every direction, there is no really limitation, boundaries. Boundaries, pervasive. And therefore, and then the foundation Buddhist school is not, is limited. Limited. So therefore, it's called, is big view or big focus. Second is, and then second is the achievement or the fulfillment is big. Big. Because that during the process of the bodhicitta or the bodhisattva, those they meditate and practice, they are fulfilling and they're working for benefit to one's own self and as well as all the beings. And others are more on the front than yourself. Basic Buddhist school or foundation Buddhist schools not so focusing on the old beings and more individually, personally focused. Therefore, their kind of fulfillment or their projection is big. And the third one is the wisdom is big. And this time, this bodhisattvas, Mahayanas, wisdom is the wisdom of the understanding of the emptiness of the true egolessness status. Or many times I saw also, for those scholars translating these two egolessness are identities, two identities, personal identities and the phenomena identities. So both are empty. In the basic Buddhist school, foundation Buddhist school, more focused on personal identity as emptiness. Emptiness. So therefore, the wisdom is different. Different. And the joyful effort or the endeavor is also big. Because these bodhisattvas are not measured to help into all the beings by the durations, by areas, and by times, until they reach the enlightenment. They have no kind of like boring or no tired or no timidity, but continue to carry that courage and commitment. Man, all the beings for countless eons. And the foundation Buddhist school is not their own, and according to the teaching, is until they reach the enlightenment or arhata homes, which is often something in the teaching said 37 lifetimes, or depends, but whatever. And those great arhata during the Buddha, for example, Buddha, Shariputra, Mongolputra, Mahakashyapa, and all these great disciples reach enlightenment within that lifetime, not just a lifetime, the instantly when they behold or see the Buddha and they receive simple teachings and they fully wake it up, really, completely wake up. That so it's so fast. That could be in the past they are karmically that bored and then just a powerful teacher and their kind of capabilities, they are ready in the time and instantly they got arhata homes. So that's it, they go. And then this next one is a skillful means. Skillful means this bodhisattva practitioner, they're not residing or wanting something for, oh, I like to leave the samsara, or I like to be in the nirvana. And so it's not something they desire. As long as they need it, they will stay. And therefore, in the teaching, beyond the samsara, beyond the nirvana. Bodhisattva practitioner, or the Buddha, is beyond the samsara, beyond the nirvana. Nirvana, residing. And then, next one is the activities, great activities. Buddha's beneficial activity, in order to get enlightenment, to get in Bodhi Mahayana, get enlightenment, in order to benefit, help it to sentient beings. So therefore, Buddhas, those enlightened beings, remain as long as samsara is freed and benefiting for all beings. That where their helping is, what in the teaching said. Pervasive, continuations, and spontaneous. Three different qualities helping to all the sentient beings. The spontaneous, that means no effort, forceful have to do, spontaneously. And also that their activity, beneficial activity, is not divided by the time and areas. The pervasive, every direction. Buddha, wherever they need it, wherever is ready, Buddha's enlightenment beneficial activity is reaching to every direction. Then it's not just for short time, or 1 year, 2 years, or 1 year. It's forever. Continuation forever, until it reaches enlightenment. So those are reason is called Mahayana. And then of course you all know Mahayana. Maha is the big and the yana means the vehicles. It's a vehicle that will lifting. It lift up so many beings to the path to the enlightenment. So this is what we're going to explain here. Coming, that is essence of that Mahayana. Mahayana, the path. And then path, with that attitude, with that understanding, path is then, of course, we all know, heard this, 5 paths. Accumulation path, application path, seeing path, and meditation path, and no more starting paths. Those are known as the 5 paths. The accumulation path is at the beginning stages. Beginning stages of that. The quality of the accumulation path is their courage, their commitment, their willingness, their devotion to Dharma is unshakable. When you have that unshakable, you continue to practice, meditate, follow the instruction, then maybe, I'm not just you, maybe we are beginning to the beginning of the accumulation part, and starting learning, and for example, studying of the great meaning of the absolute truths, such as. So, kind of get that bit and inspired and practice and meditate diligently with joy and really continually practice that state and perform it also accumulation practice, like meditative practices, helping to the other beings, supporting to the communities with good heart, with bodhicitta. I'm saying the good heart, but bodhicitta, really helping, supporting your capability, and also practicing and helping. So in activating your own capabilities by meditation practice, and then outreaching that practice meditation, helping to the others as much as you can according your capabilities and according the readiness of others. Others with the gentle, peaceful, soothing, no clashes, something simple that. Really, that's the way in the teaching series. So that way. But the good heart, your courage and commitment, always the everlasting, growing, strong status. That's what it is. That is the kind of beginning of the application, accumulation part. Application part, and